antiquing. Do you garage sale, or have you thought about going to a garage sale? If you're going window shopping, like, where do you go? Do you like to go to the mall, or are you kind of like a downtown person and you just kind of go into the little stores? I love doing the downtown. I love doing it. I love kind of just, parking on Oak Street and then doing like little random stores. Okay, you have to go into Talbots. Now, when I first heard that the owner of Talbots was coming in to talk to me on To North Bay with Love, I pictured the clothing store, because there's a Talbots clothing store for women of a certain age, and I was like, what? That's kind of random. Like, do we even have a Talbots in North Bay? I don't think we do anymore. I think maybe we had one at the North Gate at one point. I don't know. I don't think we do anymore. But I think they were big in like the 90s and stuff. Anyways, Ben Talbot is here. Not even 20 years old yet, and he has this store that you can now access from Oak Street or from Main Street. The Oak Street. From Main Street. So from Main Street, you come in the doors where Sticks and Stones is. So if you know where Sticks and Stones is, she has these wonderful knitting and crocheting evenings where people come together and they just kind of sit around this awesome big table and they do their projects. When she's not there, you can come in that door and then the table lifts up and you go down a set of stairs into the basement where Talbot's is. What? Like, I was asking Ben, I'm like, do you need a password or something? Like, what is happening? Talk about going down the rabbit hole. I think this is awesome. I cannot wait for you to hear this podcast. What a cool place. I cannot wait to get there. I personally love, you'll hear in the podcast, I love mid-century modern. I love antiquing. I love the uniqueness of these pieces. They usually have an awesome story. Anyways, it was just really cool. It was a really cool chat. So let's get into it. Before we do, let's thank one of our major sponsors, Source for Sports. If you need anything to do with sports, head on over to Fisher Street, talk to Paul and the gang, and they will hook you up. I'm Lisa Bueve, and this is To North Bay with Love.
It's almost that time of year. Early mornings at the rink, fresh notebooks and backpacks, and a community gearing up for another great season of varsity sports. At Source for Sports North Bay, we're proud to be part of it all. Whether it's finding your kid's first pair of skates, gearing up for tryouts, or outfitting your team for the season ahead, we've got you covered. Because here, we're not just a sports store, we're neighbors, coaches, teammates, and fans. And we're proud to cheer you on every shift, step, and stride of the way. Visit Source for Sports North Bay at 1321 Fisher Street and let us help you along your way.
Have you done a podcast before?
I don't think I've been on a podcast before. I've had lots of
I feel like that was a long
recorded
thought.
interviews.
Okay.
I had students from Canada just film a documentary on me.
No way.
And it's winning awards at film festivals. They just won one award in Toronto.
Did we get that?
I don't know.
Okay. You haven't done a podcast, but you have done interviews.
Yeah.
And students from where?
Canada
From
College.
Canada. Okay, probably DigiCin, right? The digital cinematography course. Yep. They've done a documentary on you and it's winning awards.
Yeah.
Ben.
It's won its first award and they're just keep on putting it in.
You're popular.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Okay, this is the first time we have met.
Yes.
I did not know that you existed before this.
I'm a hidden gem of North Bay.
Dude, okay, Isaac, our content director, was like, hey, do you want to talk to the owner of Talbots? Now, my generation, having worked in retail, Talbots is an old lady store, right? It's just like, it's a clothing store, not for old ladies, I shouldn't say that, but like for like a lady of a certain age.
Yes.
Okay. Talbots, are they even going still?
They're still going.
Okay.
They're going on like 75 years.
So why, is that your last name?
Talbots is my last name.
Okay. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me the story. Like, how did this start?
So,
how did this start?
We're going all the way back to 2018.
Picture
would be technically the first time I ever sold an antique, and I got hooked. I grew up.
Wait. Hang on. Where did that antique come from? What, like, did you find it in your grandparents' basement or something? Then you were like, I'm going to get some cash, or?
I would garage sale and like find stuff on the side of the road.
Yes, I love garage sale. My grandma she was like the queen of garage sailing. I loved it. I used to go with her all the time.
Oh, garage selling is great.
Yeah.
And then 2018, I was 12. So I would still be using my
Old. Okay.
young charm. And be
Yes.
like, oh, how much is it? And they'd be like, oh, just take it. Or just like, $1.
You would show them like the nickels in your hand. This is all I've got, sir.
Oh, yes.
This is it. Nice.
Yeah. And I would get hooked and then learn from there. And I got invited to sell at the Antique and Oddity Show hosted by the Queen Majesty at the Grand. It used to be an antique show happening before COVID.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Was that like an annual thing?
Yeah.
And now when you say the Majesty, do you mean the Majesty, the Queen? Like who? What?
It was an antique store called the Queen Majesty downtown, owned by Deluxe Tattoos, the same people.
Okay.
And then COVID, I believe, they closed.
Yeah.
Kept the tattoo shop, and then now it's just kind of their hobby.
Okay. So did Talbots come out of the Queen Majesty?
No.
No.
So
it was your
Talbots
own-
is
okay.
kind of my own.
Okay.
My parents are mutual friends with the people who ran the antique show.
Okay.
And I did a lot of garage selling and road picking, I say. So I had a lot.
Yeah.
More than like it was getting hoardery. So my parents were like, okay, help him sell some stuff.
Yeah. Gotta
So then they
offload.
invited me and gave me a free table. And I just got hooked on selling it. Obviously, for a 12-year-old, money's great.
And like, was it? I mean, how were the people reacting at this show? Because I mean, probably some of these people had been doing this for years, and here
Yeah.
comes this 12-year-old with this massive table.
Some
to
of them were
spread.
trying to adopt me as their grandchildren because it's like a little version of me that likes the same stuff.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people were like, oh, do you even know how to use a rotary phone?
Right.
And I'm like, oh, do I?
Do I? And I have 7 different kinds right here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was just hooked on it. And that's how Talbots Throwbacks, the name for my business, came into fruition.
Okay.
Because people were like, or this is the lunchbox that I had as a kid, or my grandma had this in her house.
Yeah.
So then the throwback to a childhood or a family member's house or an experience, that's what I brought to the table. And I just got hooked on bringing that to people.
So you loved the reaction that people would come in and they'd see maybe like a Muppets lunchbox or something and be like, oh my God, I had this in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Because there is something, nostalgia's a big thing.
Definitely.
I mean, we're in the Christmas season right now. Talk about nostalgia, right? Like the Coke commercials, the whatever. But everybody like plays on it for sure. And it's because it's a real sentiment, it's a real feeling.
Definitely.
So, okay, when you sold your first antique,
Yeah.
like what was it about? What was it, first of all? What was the piece?
My first couple ones were like old Polaroid cameras and
Okay.
taxidermy insects.
Insects en plus. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Not like a taxidermy little fox or a rabbit.
No, like
Insect.
scorpions and butterflies.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a big market for that.
Lot. Yeah. Huge market. People really love something.
Yeah.
Something weird and
Taxidermy.
unique.
There's a lady on TikTok that I follow who I don't know where she gets these animals. I don't know if she hunts them herself and then does the taxidermy, but they're like, and then she'll put these little fake teeth. They're like little foxes and stuff. She has little fake teeth and she dresses them all up in all different and that's what you said, like the bizarre and oddities. Is that like it's because it is a fetish, but it's a very strange little thing to have a stuffed fox
Definitely.
in your living room.
And it's almost fueling the people who are against hunting and like vegans because it's like, it's already died.
Right.
Might as well give it a new life.
Yeah.
Make it a new personality.
Yeah.
And let it live in my home.
So do you still do like the taxidermy?
Yeah.
But
I still
where are
do
you
the
and where are
insect.
you getting them though? Like where do they come from?
Sometimes I'll find them naturally
Okay.
dead. And then
You do them? You tax
yeah, I'll like rehydrate them, position them and all that. Frame them.
There's a lot of research that goes into this there, Ben. Like, I
Definitely.
mean, you kind of had to go down a rabbit hole a little bit because, I mean, I would imagine when an insect dies, like they're fragile to begin with.
Yeah.
But now they're kind of dehydrated because all their little,
Yeah.
I picture them on like a little slab.
Yeah.
And you're like, like a little funeral director.
A little styrofoam and like a bunch of needles and you're just kind of moving them around.
God.
It's lots of fun. I would get them from like Science North and the Museum of Natural History in Ottawa. So connecting with a lot of those kinds of people to get the really cool, unique ones.
And are you buying them from these places? Is there a price or are they just kind of donating them?
I haven't purchased one yet.
Really?
They've just been donated.
Okay.
Because they have no use for it. They'll
Right.
obviously keep whichever ones they need to do research on.
Yeah.
And then if it's going to another home and going to have
Okay.
another life, might as well Yeah.
That's cool. There's actually somebody that I have seen who does the same kind of thing with spiders. Spiders is like her thing. And she takes these different spiders and does the same thing. Yeah, she like puts tiny, tiny little pins in there, you know, and hydrates them and then lets them dry. And then she makes them into doorknobs, into like old-fashioned doorknobs. So that's clear epoxy on top of this. So they're like suspended in this doorknob. And I'm like, because spiders are my favorite. Like I love arachnids. They're my favorite. And I would totally buy a doorknob from her. Like, what a cool idea, right? Yeah. It's just unique.
It is.
Yeah, that's cool.
I have a couple tarantulas coming soon.
Oh, I love tarantulas.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if I was going to come and see these tarantulas, like, that's the other thing. Where are you?
I am downtown North Bay.
Okay.
I have my main entrance is on Oak Street.
Okay.
It's 145 Oak Street. So
Like,
if
what are
you know
landmarks?
North Bay, it's across from the big Oak Street parking lot and the quintuplet house.
Okay.
And then if you're looking at my storefront, above me is Sticks and Stones Yarn Shop.
Okay.
To the right currently is Maison Chloe.
Yep.
But it used to be Oak Salon.
Okay.
And to the left is like the Lou Dog strip.
Okay. I know where that is. Yeah, Sticks and Stones. I've been in there and stuff. Okay.
And then recently we've just opened up entrance on Main Street as well.
Oh, nice.
So through the studio of Sticks and Stones, whenever she's not doing any classes, her tabletop actually has a big staircase underneath. So then we get to lift up the tabletop and like it's a little speakeasy entrance.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, it's awesome.
That is freaking cool.
So we've like completely chuck loaded it worth of like records. So you're being transported into like an 80s basement.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Do you need a password?
No.
Okay.
You just need to like be a little confident and be a little nosy.
Yeah, to go down into like this. So if she's not having class and you come in, like is the table already up? Like and you just follow this staircase down there? As if.
Yeah. You'll hear the music.
Like
you'll see the records in the stairway. Now I have a sign on Main Street as well to help people.
Okay.
And then a little promo window. But
oh my God, I can't wait to check this out.
You're like, is this the right place?
Yeah.
So you kind of just got to have some confidence and just kind of go into it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Reeling you in.
Wow. So how big is it like a big store?
Yeah, people think it's small because it's in a basement, but it's nearly 1,100 square feet down there.
Oh, shoot. And chock full of antiques.
I call it, and customers call it, I Spy Book in real life.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay. Something for everyone.
Literally.
So what are some of the things that you have there, like in terms of antiques?
So the's everything from mid-century modern furniture.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. You had me at mid-century modern. I love mid-century modern. It's my favorite.
It's great. Timeless.
Listen, I love it. I love how it was all about bringing the outside in.
Yeah.
And melding those two, like the nature with the architecture and the Frank Lloyd Wright. Hello.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic. Anyways, sorry. Okay. So mid-century modern stuff, furniture.
Yeah. So people don't think it's in a basement.
I think antique. I'm thinking like, teacups.
Yeah,
and like,
that's one thing we don't really.
We'll get
them
like,
in, but we make them affordable and accessible. That's one of my goals.
Yeah.
So they're like $5 a set. So then a grandmother can come in and have some teacups with their daughter.
Or if you're having a little tea party or something, you're doing like maybe a bridal shower.
Definitely.
Like a tea, you know what, I don't know, something fancy. Okay. Because, people don't use those a lot. But I love that you have furniture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Furniture, paintings, originals, jewelry, costume, and real gold and silver.
Okay, all right.
Mirrors. We love a good mirror.
Yeah.
We love a good lamp.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Both
a good lamp for sure.
Pretty things, but useful things.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Yeah.
And then we love a good trinket.
Okay.
We trinkets galore, big and small, gallery walls, trinket shelves. And then we do like homeware, so dishes and kitchenware.
Dear North Bay, you've always been more than a place on the map. You're home to me. This is where I built a life with my husband, raised our kids, and taught in local schools for over 24 years. I'm proud to be part of this community. Earlier this year, my world shifted. After living with anxiety, depression, and PTSD for much of my life, I reached a point where I couldn't keep going alone. Walking into the emergency department at the North Bay Regional Health Center was one of the hardest things I've ever done. But what I found there changed everything. A nurse who made me feel safe, a crisis worker who truly listened. For the first time in a long time, I felt seen. That care gave me hope, and it inspired me to give back by supporting local healthcare so that others in our community can access the same compassionate care I did. If my story resonates with you, I hope you'll consider supporting the NBRHC Foundation. Please visit nbrhcfoundation.ca or call 705-495-8125 to give. Because mental health is health. With gratitude, Tiffany Van Meer.
Are you always outsourcing your things and kind of going to different shows to get them or different places? Or like, are people able to drop stuff off to you? Or
Definitely.
like, how does that work?
Lots of people bring stuff in, and sometimes it's the stress of, I just had a family member that just passed away.
Right.
I already have a house full of stuff. I can't take on a whole nother house full of stuff. But it's great stuff, and I don't want to just donate it.
Right.
So they'll reach out, and we'll schedule a house call, and we'll come out and purchase a big lot of stuff.
That is so cool.
Yeah, or people will bring stuff in.
Yeah.
And we get about 90% of the stuff from the original owners, and I'll travel about 35 states and provinces on the East Coast picking it.
No.
Yeah. So I'll usually do one
There was
big
a show
road
on TV about that. It was like they had a big van, and the two guys would go around. Is that kind of what you do? Like, do you do that in the summer or like what?
I'll do it all year round.
Oh,
so
really?
usually I'll do it like April, May, right before the summer rush starts.
Okay.
And I'll do a big road trip.
Okay.
But sometimes if it's worth it and I'll get a house call, then I'll make the big travel to wherever it is.
And are you like RVing it, or like how are you driving in a big van?
I have a little pickup truck and an old 1960s camper that I converted into a portable storefront that I'll travel with.
That is so cool.
So it's got a pull-out couch in it, so I'll sleep on the couch until the camper's full, and then I'll sleep in my truck.
Oh my God. Okay. So
Yeah.
you bring somebody with you. Like you're not driving. But
So far, no one has gone on a road trip with me. It's just been myself.
are you like, do you record them at all?
Sometimes I do,
Yeah.
but then sometimes I'm only one guy. Like the last time I did a big U.S. road trip, I was 17, 18. So I got strip search going over with nothing
scary.
on me.
Yeah.
Like the TV show Border Security, exactly like
No.
it. Yeah.
Like they brought you in a back room?
Yeah.
What do you mean strips? Like, did you have to like take your clothes off?
They took some off, yeah.
Bloody.
To see if I was bringing anything in. They took everything out of the truck and trailer. It was crazy.
Just because you were antiquing? Like maybe because, well, I mean, it is kind of a good place to hide some stuff. You can hide stuff in there, I guess.
Sometimes, yeah, bringing stuff over, and then I had somewhat of a plan to go over.
Okay.
And I'm like, I have to be back by June 1st because I was opening up a pop-up storefront.
Okay.
And that wasn't enough of a plan for them. So they had to do like a whole search and call people who I was seeing. And
Oh my word.
yeah.
So, but you still go to the States after that.
Yeah.
You're like, the relationship's still okay.
Yeah. Thankfully, I have family in rural Ohio that work and run a antique mall there. So then it's kind of connections. So whenever I head down, they'll reach out and be like, hey, anybody has some family members that's passed away or stuff that they're getting rid of?
Yeah.
And then they'll kind of line some house picks up for me.
Sounds like it. I mean, this kind of runs in your family. This love of antiquing.
Love of vintage stuff,
Yeah.
but not any like sellers before. Just kind of people who it was made well.
Yeah.
Why replace it?
That's right.
We had a brown fridge and stove for the longest time and just
Nice.
replaced it recently. Like, if it's not broke, why fix it?
And all of that is coming back now.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. It all comes like it's all like mid-century moderns everywhere now, like all the colors and like the shag carpet and like it's all back.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
who
We'll
cares?
sometimes save a shag carpet out of a home.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a time capsule home. One lady living there, plastic over everything.
For sure.
And the new owners are going to rip it out. So we come in and we save it and turn it into carpets.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Oh my God, yeah, nice shag carpet. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just there's something about mid-century. I just love the shape of things too and stuff like consoles and just it was just a really neat time in architecture. So do you do consignment at all?
Sometimes I do because sometimes customers are really attached with their items and they want to be there from start to finish.
Yeah.
I prefer to purchase
Just
it outright.
buy it, yeah.
Because then the customer has their money.
Exactly.
And then worst case scenario, unfortunately, there's people in the world that like to steal. We don't have that problem often, but
Yeah.
it's always a chance. And then I like to travel and do shows in Toronto and Ottawa.
Okay.
So just in case something happens to it then. Or I like to give a deal. If a customer is nice or they're buying a bunch of stuff, then I want to have the freedom to be able to hook it up.
Right. So is your house full of antiques? Like, is it mid-century modern, or is it like?
It used to be.
What's your okay?
But it's now consolidated to the store. So I still love my vintage and my eclecticness.
Yes.
But I nearly live at my store.
Oh.
I don't actually live there, but
It's like I just pull out a little, you're just, yeah,
I'm just
true.
there all the time.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
It's me and my business.
Yeah.
When I was first starting, I would say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do this," and they're like, "Who's we?" Me and my business.
Me and my business. Yeah, that's it.
And so now everything is kind of stayed at the store, and
Yeah.
I used to collect cameras a lot.
Okay.
And I was never home to use them. So then I brought my collection there, and it brings me even more joy
Yeah.
to see other people have just as much fun with them.
Yeah. That is so cool. I love this. I also love your mustache.
Thank you very much. This has been my goal recently. I used to have a mullet, and it looked really cool.
Yeah.
But then it was turning into looking like I lived in the vintage store instead of I owned the vintage store. So we've changed it up a bit.
Okay. You want to change up the vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I mean, it's still melody. Like I love
Yeah.
it's still a nice shag. It's going on. But I love it
Definitely.
when like men's facial hair is so fun. And I love like a really good beard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. At work the other day, there was this guy who came in. I said, "You look like you walked off the set of Braveheart." And I don't think he'd ever heard that. He was like, "Oh, really?" Like, and he just,
Oh.
it was great. He had this great red beard. It was red, like flaming red. And it was fantastic. But yeah, like mustaches and stuff. Like, is this like do you put gel in this?
Yeah,
Is this
like I wax it up. Yeah.
Wax
I've been
it.
growing it out for a while.
And there's a whole line now of
Yeah.
stuff for like men's. Like it's a huge industry. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like it used to be, and then it kind of like waned off, I guess. But now, like, I really feel like facial hair is back.
Definitely it
Yeah,
is.
it totally fits the vibe of the vintage.
Definitely. It looks like you're a part of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's great. So are you open all the time?
So I'm
are you
open. I kind of have regular hours because that's one thing that vintage stores are like. They change it all up all the time. They change it up all the time.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday to Saturday, 11 to 6.
Okay.
And then getting into the holiday seasons, we'll be open 7 days a week. We just tried this past month in November being open late Saturday nights with the Winterfest. That was incredible. We had a photographer in taking retro Christmas photos, and people got a kick out of it. So
What a great idea. That's a great idea.
people loved it.
What did you use for the backdrop? Like,
So my store, one section of it looks like a 60s, 70s living room
No
straight out of like your
way.
aunt's house.
stop.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
people came in and dressed. We have a bunch of those like handmade grandma sweaters so
Okay.
people can match.
Yeah.
People came with their jammies on looking
Yeah.
like they were at their grandma's house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. That's an awesome idea.
People were having a
Yeah.
blast with it.
Yeah. So you'll have to do it next year.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And it's Ryan Poplinski that I have taking the pictures.
'Kay.
We offer digital and Polaroid pictures, and then we'll be film as well. So then you get all the different vibes.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing theme nights too, like Western and Victorian. Because having the vintage store, I have a little bit of everything.
Exactly.
So then I'll whip out a curation and people can
Yeah.
dress up and try it on. With all the nights, people can use anything in the store.
That's
So I have
amazing.
this old 1920s honey badger that's taxidermied, and
No.
nearly every group has used it for a photo
Of
shoot.
course. Yeah, they want to hold it or they want to put it on the coffee table.
Yeah.
Honey badger. Yeah, they're really big right now. They're having a moment.
Yeah.
What a great idea. I love that. Like an awesome idea just to have people come into the store, but also just like be able to enjoy all of these different things. Because I don't know, it's like stuff that's made now, and maybe every generation says this, but it's just, I don't find it's made as well. And I don't know, there was just like so much more detail put into things, like,
Yeah.
like even just for women's, even having pills, like where they would put their pills. I mean, it was these beautiful, like,
Yeah.
sometimes hand painted porcelain, with gold around the, like, I don't know. It was just things were, items were a real statement,
Had more character and personality.
Yeah. Like I'll take a piece of donated furniture or like vintage furniture any day because
Yeah.
it's, as long as it's clean, it smells okay, but it's like, yeah, there's just that character to it, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Probably the most popular thing that people are always looking for are the little dish scrubby froggies. It's like a little ceramic frog with their mouth open.
With the mouth open.
That's almost like now it's just a little tray. Then it was a whole character.
It was a whole character.
I probably have about 2 to 3 people a day looking for them.
No way.
Yeah, I got a whole list of people.
That would be if the potters are listening right now. What a great idea
totally
for a
be down
potter,
to make
right?
some,
to make all kinds of like looking. I have a beautiful. My sister-in-law gave this to me last year for Christmas, and it's a blowfish, but it's like pottery from here.
Sweet.
Caitlin. I forget her last name now. Anyways, but it's amazing. It's a big hole, and it's got its like fins out, and I have a little plant in it. How cool!
Awesome.
Everybody who comes over, like right away, they're like, "Oh my god, that's cool." Because it's not just like a pot. It has character.
Definitely.
Yeah, which is fun. It's kooky.
Yeah.
I like it.
For sure. The one thing with the store, with the character and talking about the photography as well, a lot of people, because right now the world, it gets expensive. Not everybody can afford vintage.
Huge.
But everybody deserves to get some nostalgia.
Yeah.
So the store is an experience too. I have an arcade machine and a pinball machine that people play.
Okay.
And like people will spend their lunches just browsing around, relating to it being like a nice buy book. People discover something new every time, even if they're coming day to day.
Yeah.
It's a space. It's a really cool space.
Yeah. What a place to just kind of lose yourself for a little bit and just
Definitely.
go, go
Alice in
backwards.
Wonderland.
Go backwards. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland, exactly.
Yeah.
Just check out what's there and, maybe discover things. I bet you there's sometimes too where people come in and they'll pick something up and be like, what the hell is this? And
yeah.
this is what we would use to in like 1964. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But maybe we don't even have the need for those anymore. But it's just cool to find these little relics.
For sure. And with getting like about 90% of the stuff getting from the original owners, it's great to be able to tell someone pick up something. And I'm like, that lady was the coolest lady ever. She did this, lived this, worked here, and used this for whatever.
Yeah.
And being able to tell a story about it and people being able to live vicariously through the item and connect with someone, it's like they get taken away. It's so cool.
Oh, yeah. Like this, the story is like, because then they get to take that home and then tell anybody who comes to their place, okay, check this out. I got this at Talbots, and this is the story that I heard from Ben. And it's just like storytelling's the best.
Definitely.
Yeah, it just like adds so much to the piece.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Such a pleasure to meet you. And I want to go down that staircase.
Oh, yeah.
I'm totally coming to check it out. I want to see that living room.
Definitely.
Oh, I got to see your mid-century modern pieces and the jewelry too, because I love me some like
We
some
even
antique
make jewelry jars as well.
Oh, nice.
People love a good jewelry jar.
Okay, and I'm going to check out your taxidermy little insects.
Definitely.
Because I do love me insects. When I was a little kid, we had a laneway behind my house, my favorite, and I had bug hospitals.
Ooh.
And I couldn't wait to like lift a rock and see what was under there, and like and then I would have my mom's like cottage cheese containers, and I would like put little grass in there, and I'd be like, "No, you're sick. You need to go in here, beetle." And I'd keep it in there. I don't know. I was always playing in the dirt. I always loved the bits. Yeah, little bugs.
It's great.
Yeah, spiders. My favorite. I love it. But anyways, y'all come check it out for sure.
Definitely.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so that was Ben. Like I said, he's not even 20 years old yet. Like, he is an entrepreneur. He's just a visionary. He's a visionary. And talk about an old soul. Like, I love it. When we finished the podcast, we were kind of walking out and he was talking about his big van, the big kind of RV van that he has. He said it's very tall and big, and so he would pull it with his pickup truck and head to Toronto, and he goes to St. Lawrence Market now, and they tow this RV or this van into the St. Lawrence Market. It was awesome chatting with him. I can't wait to get there. Can't wait. Can't wait to see the 60s. What a great idea, the 60s living room where you can like go in and get these pictures done, especially at Christmas time. How awesome. Anyway, that was Ben. That was Ben Talbot. I'm going to go check it out. I love his sign outside too. In the meantime, I want you to head over to our website, northbayecho.ca. You can sign up for Echo Essentials. That is our newsletter, and we will send it right to your inbox. You don't have to worry about it. It'll be there. You can read about what's going on in your town of North Bay. Until then, I'm out of here. Much love, North Bay. I'll see you next time. Cheers.